in my opinion, batteries are still in its development stage. There are a lot of work being done on solid state cells, where instead of a liquid electrolyte, you have solid electrolyte. So there's a lot of work being done in that area. So there's a lot of development that still needs to take place before this technology can reach to that $70 per kilowatt hour kind of a cost structure that the industry is working towards. So there is a lot of
एक बार
opportunity
ऐसे पकड़ेगा
for all
मैं
of you
देखूँ
to
लाइव
look
हूँ कि
into
नहीं हूँ
different
थोड़ी
kinds
उसको
of cell and cell chemistry. BMS is also another very important element of battery technology and a lot of development. Localization of the BMS and development of BMS is required in the country. So that's another big area for all of you to consider as you look at getting into this EV space. From the battery, if you move on to the charger, the power modules or the electronic modules are one of the very important element of any charger. So there is still a lot of advancement and localization required in that area for the charger development. So that's another big area for you to look at, and the motors and controllers. So I mean, if you look at these four components, significantly reduce the number of moving parts
लाइक
in
करिए
an IC vehicle. Almost 80% of the moving parts are replaced by these elements or these components. So I think electric vehicle
है लाइव
is going to be there. I think it's the next the next technology which will become in every household product. The question is, does it happen in
रोटेट
6 years,
डिवाइस
7
का
years, or does it take
जूम
longer?
करूँ
It all depends in
रोटेट नहीं
terms
हो
of
रहा
how all of you and the industry work towards it
यहाँ पे
and
ऑप्शन
helping
नहीं आ रहा था
solve the various challenges associated with it. So from our perspective as a startup organization, we are trying to focus on some of these challenges. Our focus is just two-wheelers and three-wheelers. That's where from
हो
in
गया
India,
अपनी
80% of
शकल
the
दिखा
market
दी
is the two-wheeler
नहीं
and
वो
three-wheeler
रोटेट नहीं
industry.
हुआ
So we are kind of focusing on that and trying to address challenges associated for adopting
लोग हिंदी
adoption
लाइव में
of EVs, in this industry. So I would like to
अरे
kind of,
फ्रंट कर कैसे लाइव हो रहा फ्रंट करके
from a
लाइव
very high level perspective, conclude that you guys are all sitting in an era where you have a great opportunity to be a part of this EV revolution and contribute to it. And
सिम
would
मैं ही ज्वाइन हूँ
encourage you to
उसमें
all, I think,
मेरी आईडी
certainly
से ज्वाइन करके बैठा है
technological university has been
लाइव
looking
है
at adopting some programs and to help promote this. So it's a great opportunity for all of you to learn and understand the challenges in this. And I'm sure in today's discussions you will be listening to talks of various dignitaries who are talking about various technologies and
यहीं
some
पर अपने आप
challenges
को लाइव
for you to
लिखा
give the right perspective
लिखा ना
of what some of the areas you could look at. So I just wanted to give you a very, very high level perspective and what we are working on. So good luck to all of you and best wishes. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Mr. Rajiv Sapra sir to deliver the technical talk on evolution of electric vehicles in Delhi.
अभी ऐसा हो जाए स्टेज पे भी फिर
So
आगे बहुत लंबा
again, I would to disturb you, to irritate you,
नो सर
rather, I would say, digress you from the chit-chatting what you're doing. Good number of students.
electric engines which are used in railways and in metro
मैं तो
are
इलेक्ट्रिक बस में किया
driven on AC or
मैं
DC?
तो कॉलेज इलेक्ट्रिकल बाइक से डीसी
You have AC motors or DC motors?
डीसी मोटर्स
Just Google it.
डीसी मोटर होती है, डायरेक्ट करंट होता है, अल्ट्रा करंट नहीं होता।
डीसी मोटर होता है यार उसमें भी लाइफ करती है डीसी मोटर तो कोई
अल्ट्रा का ऑल्टरनेट, हाँ ऑल्टरनेट।
अल्ट्रा का नहीं
Just Google it and correct your answer.
बहुत क्या ये गूगल करिए
What is the traction voltage? Traction voltage. Traction voltage world over is how much? 25 kV. How it is achieved?
हाउ टू डू इलेक्ट्रिकल व्हीकल में
Suppose I give it to 220 kV.
ये क्या लिख रहा है
Transmission guy, I can give it connection at 220 kV at the most 66 kV. How it can be converted to 25 kV?
क्या खर्च हो गया ये क्या सर्च आ रहा है सर्च हमारे इलेक्ट्रिकल व्हीकल में कौन सी मोटर
These all the things will require a lot of time to understand, but whenever you go to the metro station, just try to understand how many cars are running and how only 25 kV has become the complete word over now. So it is universally, barring US had US because they have 60 hertz over there. So they are not following the rest of the world norms. But the countries which are being ruled by either British or have British connection or the European connection, which are running at 50 hertz, have 25 kV traction invariably. I can't vouch for the entire world, but US and there are some countries which are in South America, barring Chile, etc., which there are very few countries. You will leave aside those countries. Otherwise, it's 25 kV. So 25 kV is being stepped down from 66 kV, which we feed. In case you go from here, how many of you have seen Hyderpur metro station?
यस सर
Hyderpur metro station. AC single phase. AC के साथ उसको ग्राउंडिंग करेंगे तो वोल्टेज दे दी ना उसमें.
यस सर
So how many of you have seen Hyderpur metro station?
डेली तो
From Hyderpur metro station, when you go towards the Mukarba Chowk, there is a 220 kV station on the right hand side, which was first being established, dedicated, a dedicated station for 220 kV by 25 kV for Delhi Metro. I was there in Dwarka when this blue line started. So, still I remember on 23rd of January 2006, 2006, correct, 2006, we energized the station, dedicated station for this particular blue line start. So I was over there, like this, we inaugurated it, and this is called the RS station. Just in case you go to the sector 14, तो IP station, IP university के करीब जाना होता है, you have to drop down at the sector 14 metro station. So on the right hand side, there is a 220 kV station, a huge 220 kV station, and just adjoining to it is a station developed by Delhi Metro. So when you go over there, in case you have time, you can just call me up. I can give you the number. I can tell over there someone over there. He can show you how the transmission line is coming and it is being stepped down for to facilitate Delhi Metro. And how it has been fed to the Delhi Metro. So that is one of the most beautiful places. Otherwise, if you wish to go to this, then I'll have to seek the permission from Delhi Metro to show it to you. That's. I mean, this is the kind of a thing which is close to my heart. Besides trying to make you understand all kind of things, so how to as I told you earlier, how to bridge the gap between academia and industry. So you have to see it practically. Yes, sir.
Sir, your lecture is very interesting, really. But as a layman, I want to ask one thing. 220 kV three phase is converted into single phase 25 kV. So, can you just explain something about a transformer?
Correct. These kind of transformers are very specialized kind of a transformers. In case you want to have a special lecture, then online I can arrange a lecture from either Bharat Heavy Electricals for the transformer designs or from CG, Crompton Greaves. Basically, I'll tell you how the transformers came into being. The oldest company was the GANZ, G-A-N-Z, GANZ company. You must have heard of. GANZ was basically from Eastern Europe side. It has still the base in Budapest, Hungary. Then somehow it accidentally developed GIS, gas insulated switchgear, and there were a few guys over there. I'm deviating from the topic, diverting from the topic. Few guys over there who stole the GIS design and passed it on to ABB. And this particular case, for the past many decades, I don't remember the decades, many decades, is still lying pending in the International Court of Justice. ABB says the GIS design is mine, Ken says it is ours, and ultimately the fight was so much that GANS has almost gone bankrupt. It became CG Hungary, Crompton Greaves Hungary, and CG Hungary has been taken over by CG India. So CG Power, the share which was just of 9 rupees and it's gone up to 200 rupees because of this, that they took it over. So they were the real designers of this particular transformer which you are asking for. But it has been adopted worldwide. So at the moment you can have either from the, I know two guys, Majumdar ji from CG Power and Rishikesh Meena, AGM designing of BHEL. These are the two guys who can make you understand this particular question in case you have at a later date, not today. Now, leaving aside the traction part of it, any idea this switch buses, Madam was, Professor Umaranga was just mentioning was switch buses. What would be the opposite movement of the bus? Any idea? Any vague idea? Just give me the vague idea. 20 gas the buses which are running in Pune, Pune was the first city to adopt these kind of electric buses. Then Chandigarh, and then it has come to Delhi. So, because of the environmental condition, the ambient temperature you have, those buses have around 100 kilowatt, and in Delhi you have around 120 kilowatt because the ambient condition. You will understand that the maximum temperature in Pune goes to around 34 degrees. 34 degrees is the maximum temperature over there in Pune. And in Bengaluru, it is going to be around 90 to, the design is between 90 to 100. It is less than that because it is much cooler over there. I mean, just I'm giving the vague idea because exact these kind of, मैं कोई आपको designing part नहीं समझाने आया. I'm just trying to inculcate the basic instinct. Basic instinct किसी movie देखी नहीं देखी किसी basic instinct. Michael Douglas, Sharon. That is one of the most beautiful movies. The basic instinct in mine is to inculcate somehow in you that you start loving the industry and trying to get some kind of a lovable instinct towards industry. Anyway, तो हम बसेस की बात